Working parents, Suzanne and Paul Newman, live in suburban Essex with their 2 daughters, Abby 7 and Jessica 6. Violetta and Tony Butler live on benefits in Middlesex and have 3 children, Patrick 4, Callum 1.5 and Violetta's daughter from a previous marriage, 12-year-old Alice. The 2 women have agreed to swap families for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about each other's lives and their own.
Bye, Mummy. See you later.
What happens when a controlling husband has to do what he's told?
That won't be waking anyone up, let alone me.
What happens when a new wife stands up to a husband who's stuck in his old ways?
You don't make decisions at all.
No, but I'm
in this
making
house,
one
you
now.
know? This is my rules, and I don't want my rules to be broken. If they don't want to change nothing in their lives, so I think like my time in this house is just fucking waste, you know?
And how will the 2 families react when they come face to face?
He called her selfish.
She was making her selfish, yeah? I'll smash this place up in a minute, yeah? You know what I mean? Fucking upset my wife.
Hello?
Can I have breakfast, please?
Okay.
Polish mum Violetta Butler lives life under the thumb and is constantly at husband Tony's beck and call.
When he wakes up, he phones me through the intercom and says, "Dear wife, can I have breakfast?" I'm such a nice person that I always bring him to make the breakfast and bring him to bed.
Violetta's role is to do everything, basically. That's what the wife's for, that's why they're called housewife. My role is to just sort of oversee this domain. Like, I'm like sort of God looking down on my little creation, and they just do as they're told.
But it's not just housework that falls on Violetta's shoulders.
Basically, that the wife's responsible for looking after the kids, but you know, like when it comes to like stuff like bathing them, that's not my job. Changing like shitty nappies, I certainly ain't doing that. And just in general, it's her job.
That might be Violetta's job, but Tony doesn't have a job.
Well, I used to work in steel erecting, and then I went out one day and I fell down some steps and had my ankle pinned back together. So therefore it can lock up and give serious pain, so therefore I had to stop the work.
He doesn't get out to work, and the family don't get out to play. The only forms of entertainment are television and computer.
Tony says that if we want to go out somewhere, he says that's boring.
Anything they need, they can get at home. You know, if they want to see, for instance, Natural History Museum, yeah, go online to the Natural History Museum and look at it like that.
And when they are at home, their attitude to discipline is relaxed.
The philosophy of the house is everyone's really got free run of the house. They can do what they want, but not take the piss. Just keep it cool and mellow, and everyone's happy.
At night, the kids are allowed to fall asleep whenever and wherever they want.
Kids don't have the bed routine. They don't.
Patrick refuses to go to bed. He will lay on the sofa until he falls asleep, and then basically either me or the wife have to carry him up the stairs.
I just don't force them to do certain things, because I don't think it's, you know, kids should be kids.
Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Down, down, down. Present card.
Strict parents, Paul and Suzanne Newman, believe that happy kids are busy kids.
Where's Mummy's shoes?
I think it's important as a parent to try and open your kids up to as many experiences as possible, whether that be physical, educational, just to give them more choices.
Daughters Abby and Jess do gymnastics on a Monday, swimming on a Tuesday, dance classes on a Wednesday, and on a Saturday, it's piano lessons, tutoring, as well as regular homework.
Show me. Is that right?
If given the choice, they definitely would not do as much as they do.
I would want to stop dancing and swimming. I would want to stop dancing and do maths tutoring.
With numerous activities for the kids, it's up to Suzanne to keep a meticulous diary.
You were talking about the weekend, weren't you?
Yeah.
Right, so wait a minute. So Jessica's, I haven't written that in.
If I had to use a word for this house, the way it was run would be regimental.
I have to make sure that it's all organised, otherwise it wouldn't be able to happen. And the diary that we have in the kitchen is our family diary, and if you're trying to fit something in, A quick consult of the diary will tell you if there's a space or not. You've got 1, 2, 3,
And it's
4,
not just
and we've got
activities
one
the
more
Newmans
sticker
are
to get.
strict with.
Completed your spellings, so what colour sticker do you get? Well done, one purple one.
Account manager Paul and drama teacher Suzanne are a united front on discipline and also a team when it comes to chores.
I think if Paul wasn't an equal partner in the housework and raising the kids, that we wouldn't be together, because it wouldn't work for me and it wouldn't work for the children and it wouldn't work for him.
It's the day of the swap. The wives are leaving home for 2 weeks and have agreed to have no contact with their husbands for the entire time.
Bye, Mama.
Love you loads. Bye.
It's the first time I'm away from my kids, actually. Well, I'm really upset. I don't want to cry.
I was a bit nervous that my children would be upset, but they weren't. I don't know what that tells you.
But before they meet their new families, the wives have a chance to look around their new homes.
Fingers crossed. Hi, I'm home.
2 girls. They're doing ballet.
Is that just waiting for me to do? Oh, isn't that nice?
Loads of pictures on the wall. We don't put pictures like this. They must be quite proud of their daughters.
Maybe it's a boy who wants pink teddies. Okay. That frock looks a bit gothic.
She's got planned everything, doesn't she? Every bloody thing. Till April. Jesus. Mad.
Suzanne and Violetta have both left written manuals as a guide to running
here we
their
go.
homes.
Education is one of our top priorities for the girls. On top of their regular schooling, they attend a lot of after school activities, including gymnastic fantastic, ballet, tap, modern dancing. Where is the childhood? It's important, I agree, but where is her time with the kids?
Tony calls me housewife. I hate that word. Is that the name he calls her? Like a pet name?
We like to keep to a routine with bedtimes. I always go up and tuck them in first, and we always say a little good night saying together. Just stop it. Just thinking about kids.
He always has a full English breakfast. Oh my God! He used to shout down from our bedroom, but now he uses the oh my God. He uses the intercom system to call for breakfast.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine,
I'm
thank you.
Paul. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Violetta, whatever you want to
Hello.
go with, Violetta, and you must be
Abigail.
Abigail. Nice to meet you. And you are Jess.
Jessica.
Nice to meet you too.
Morticia Adams. That's what she reminds me of. But no, I think she still seems a very nice lady.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to meeting Tony, because I think he sounds a bit scary actually. But I'm looking forward to meeting the kids.
Come on. Hiya.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Tony.
Everybody, nice to meet you. Hiya.
This is Callum.
Hello, Callum.
This is Alice.
Hello.
I'm Tony.
Hello, Tony.
And this is Patrick that's run off, I'm afraid.
Hello, Patrick. Hello.
Come on in, come say hello.
No, not yet. He'll say hello later.
In the Newman home, all household chores are shared, and tonight it's Paul's turn to cook.
What do you want? Just toast and butter? How many slices?
2, please.
2? Okay, and you just want scrambled egg?
Yes.
Okay.
When he makes dinner, so what is exactly Suzanne doing this at this time? It's so different to my house, because it's usually me who prepares the dinner and Tana is sitting on the sofa and, you know, watching telly.
After dinner, it's left to Paul to get the girls ready for bed.
Girls, bath's ready. Love me.
And tucked in by 7 p.m. sharp.
I love you more today than I did yesterday. Give him a kiss. See you in the morning.
Good night. Don't you expect her when you come home make you some kind of dinner?
No.
You don't, but you would like to?
No.
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 Well, you're great.
I'm just happy for her to, have fun.
Enjoy herself.
Yeah.
If the wash is a disaster.
Back at Violetta's
Okay, ready?
house, it's 9 p.m, but there are still chores to be done.
So this goes out the back.
Yeah, this shouldn't be in there. Just tie it up and stuff like that, isn't it, mate?
Okay, so now she loads up the dishwasher, and you're still not hungry.
Not yet, but I can get hungry, and then it'll just be like something like quick, like egg sandwich or sausage sandwich or something like that.
Where is Patrick? It's just gone quiet, hasn't it?
Nowhere on earth he's gone to bed. We can go have a look.
There are no set bedtimes,
no one else who's
and
gone to bed.
4-year-old Patrick hasn't even made it up the stairs.
Right, he's crashed on the stairs.
Who, Patrick?
Yes, he has. Do you want to come and snuggle in your bed?
Yeah.
Good boy.
At the moment, I think she's doing the things like wives do, and I don't feel that I'm working him too hard. No aggro or blazing rows yet, but things could probably yet change.
It's the first morning of the swap, and working mum, Suzanne Newman, is playing the role of dutiful wife at the Butler house. Tony often stays in bed until noon and expects to be waited on by his wife.
It's the phone! Good morning!
Can I have breakfast, please?
Okay, what does breakfast consist of, Tony?
One fried slice with an egg on top, fried egg, and sausage, some bacon, mushrooms, and if there's a few beans.
Listen, Tony, is this seriously what she does?
Yes.
My God, aren't you lucky? Do you feel lucky?
No, I don't feel lucky. I feel hungry, to be truthful. This is going to be an interesting breakfast, apparently.
I hope he likes broken eggs because that's what he's got.
Right, there we are. I don't know if you have it on a tray. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how you like your eggs done. I don't know how you like your bacon. I don't know how you usually have your mushroom cooked.
Believe me, this wouldn't dare arrive on my plate.
Wouldn't dare arrive. Oh,
Yeah, she
right.
wouldn't even dare present this.
Wouldn't she?
Not at all, because that is not getting eaten.
Oh, well. But
And
I
what,
don't-
was
I
there
don't-
no beans?
Actually, I didn't have time to look. I was too busy looking after
So I'll
Callum
be
at the same
starving
time.
all day then.
I should think so, yeah.
Oh dear. Right, fine. I'd rather eat bloody dirt off the floor, or gruel or something, or porridge. Suze! Where's the tea?
Good boy.
So basically, that was like...
Oh, that's not bad. You did good. Well done.
That is atrocious. I'm looking forward to tonight's dinner now, really.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is there anything you can seriously cook?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
I'm going to start off for the rest of the week.
I didn't like being spoken to like that, and if that was me, I wouldn't dream of complaining, whatever it looked like.
All right? All ready?
In Essex, it's a more active start to the day, and the Newman girls are whisked off to a 2-hour craft class by their grandparents.
What do I do? It's going 8:30. I'm going to work. About 9.
Suzanne is a part-time drama teacher, so Violetta is stepping into her shoes at a local drama workshop.
I'm really terrified. I am. I'm so scared. You know, I haven't go to work for 5 years.
We'll just go around the circle, introduce ourselves, say your name, but if you could put an action to your name.
Hello, my name is Elliot.
I'm Josie.
I'm Lucy.
Friday.
Well, I'm Violetta. I'm terrified.
Angela. How we're going to do it now is Violetta's going to actually say freeze and then pick someone to go in. Yeah, is that okay?
No, she is not. She is not going to say freeze. No.
All you have to do is just say freeze and then just pick a member of the circle to go in. You don't have to actually go in yourself.
Why do I have to, do something which I don't enjoy? Just not me. I don't do things like this. I'm sorry. I just quit my job.
Should we change the activity? Who'd like to
It's
make
up
a
to you.
suggestion for a new game?
Did I enjoy it? Not at all. It's just, I'm not like person to showing off, because obviously it was emotional. Show what you do and things like this. I don't show my emotion. I rather, keep it inside and just don't like it. I just want to go home.
Suzanne is adjusting to Violetta's wifely workload, but is struggling with Tony's expectations.
You don't seem the quickest person at doing things, like cheese roll took about 15
I think
minutes.
it's the kind of motivation factor behind it, slowing me
This is
down.
this is a real hard work for you, isn't it?
It might be hard work for Suzanne, but she wants to know what Tony does.
At the moment, the wife's not working, she's looking after the children, end of story. That's the women's duties. It's to do the housework, and that's why women are there.
Oh, that's
maybe call me old-fashioned or traditionalist.
Or sexist.
As you can see for yourself, I'm not a demanding person. I just ask for things, I expect them to be done. Yeah, that's it.
Just say that one more time. You're not a demanding
I'm not a demanding
I think
person.
you're probably one of the most demanding people I've ever met. When you came into the relationship was,
Yeah,
by
it's
the
like,
way,
okay, yeah,
I will expect
work,
you to
I work,
be.
you stay at home, you tidy the house.
But at the moment, you're not currently working, are you?
No,
I
but due to
understand.
misfortune.
Get the impression that he's not physically unable to do anything. I mean, he doesn't use his leg as an excuse for not doing anything, which you would have thought he might have done. But no, he's clearly no excuse for it. He just doesn't want to do it. It's just lazy.
After a morning of activities, it's time for ballet homework.
I don't like dancing.
Do you like dancing? So you're not going to show me neither? Come on, come. Because we don't have much time, then we go gymnastics in 1 hour. Do you want to show me? No? Well, I'm not going to force you then.
But Abby and Jess have to practice ballet under Suzanne's rules.
She would growl at her and say, no she wouldn't. She would say, then you'll have to do it later. This is your choice. You do it later or you do it now.
Before the end of the day, they squeeze in gymnastics, more homework,
And what's the sentence,
then dinner before their strict 7 p.m. bedtime.
Today I'm supposed to do the ballet homework with Abby, but she didn't want to do it.
Didn't she?
No. Tough.
She has to do it.
I don't agree with you with, forcing them to do something they don't want to do.
I think they're too young at the moment to make an informed decision.
Well, obviously the discipline in the house is perfect, but they should not control them as much as they do.
Suzanne has also been questioning the house rules, and Tony's refusal to touch nappies is top of her list.
I think Tony doesn't do it because he feels it's woman's work. And so he doesn't, which is a shame really, because even something as exciting as changing a nappy is bonding, isn't it?
Come here, come on, Daddy. What's the matter? Oh, go away. Go. Off you go. That's it, as normal, back to mummy. I don't know why he's like this, it's just always been like this. I mean, he's not neglected, I try and play with him, but it's hard when he just wants to moan all the time. It's easier to just put him down. Yeah, they don't really want the noise. Come in. Come in. Get out of it. Exactly. So, what can you do with this? What can you do?
In Essex, stay-at-home mum Violetta is getting ready for a night out.
At home, I probably won't be allowed to do it, and it would not let me go on my own.
Tony's control is a shock to Paul.
I wouldn't dream of saying you can't go out, because I wouldn't expect her to say that to me. I think it's good to have your own space, don't you?
If I had to have a choice to go on my own with my girlfriends or go out with my kids, I probably choose the other option, go out with my kids. You know?
Yeah. Violetta's life revolves around her kids and her husband, and I think she's forgotten what it's like to go out and have fun on her own.
Parmesan, and that's it. You don't go out with your friends or anything?
No, not at all. You know, I don't have time for things like this. I'm just busy around the house, and then 9, 10 o'clock, I'm just fed up with everything, just lay down.
Happy?
You know, when you go out for the girls' night out, you just releasing this all energy, this bad energy which you have at home, you know, with Tony, with the kids. You can talk about it, and you just so, you know, you're going probably back home and you're just like new person. And I've started being like more confident, you know, myself, that I can do things like this actually. You probably see the smile for the first time on my face.
Tony, your food is ready. Where would you like it?
Both wives are embracing their new lives. But in the butler house, Tony still has an issue with Suzanne's culinary skills.
It's like being in a concentration camp. Isn't it? I don't know how the Jews felt. So why do you feel unable to prepare a hot meal?
I don't feel unable to prepare a hot meal.
Why is every meal I've had so far in this house been cold?
I don't know.
Every single meal.
Perhaps because I've been trying to multitask and I'm not Superwoman.
Pardon me? You don't need to be Superwoman.
Well, clearly I do.
You don't need to be Superwoman at all.
Well, okay, then perhaps I'm just not adequate.
I'm not saying you're inadequate.
No, you are. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Tony's not the only one upset in the house. 4-year-old Patrick is coming down with the flu.
I'm going out.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll be back later. Bye. See you later. Bye.
Tony has gone out, and I said that I didn't think that was a good idea, especially because Patrick's not feeling very well. If a child is sick and they're daddy's boy, then that's who they need when they're sick.
Tony refuses to take a key, so while Suzanne waits up for him, she has time to catch up with Alice.
All we do is like sit on the sofa and watch TV.
And why do you think you don't go out much as a family?
Because Tony thinks that everything is rubbish.
If you could kind of pick a day out, what would you choose to do?
Anything really.
You don't care?
Yeah. I think Suze will change our boredom. Because we're always bored, and like I think she's gonna change that.
I don't want to do my ballet there. I really want to go dancing.
Okay.
Abby and Jess are also hoping for change as they face their most tiring day of activities.
So what classes do you go in today?
I have tap, modern and ballet.
Ballet, tap and modern.
Ew.
Well, it's actually not up to me today if they want to go or not, because it's obviously Suzanne who tells them to go to these classes, but I think it's pretty tough, you know, for the little girl, 7-year-old, doing so many things.
How'd it go? Did they look like they were enjoying it, the dancing?
No, not at all. If you look at their faces, they are so unhappy.
No, they're not.
They are unhappy. They
No,
were
they're not.
unhappy today, I'm
Well, of
telling
course they
you.
are. They're tired.
Of course they're tired, so maybe you think about, you know, this is 3 hours, 3 bloody long hours, you know?
But you go to that dancing school and there's 50 other kids that same age doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
Can't all be wrong.
You want to just dump your children in the morning, pick them up at 6 o'clock, or someone will drop them home, 1 hour with you, and go to bed 7 o'clock. For me, it's just, you know, where is your time with the kids? Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday
But
and
it's
Sunday.
not good, you know. They need you because you are their parent.
It's nearly lunchtime, but after getting in at midnight last night, Tony is just getting up.
So what do you want here? You want breakfast or you want him walked?
It's, I don't know any particular order you want, but I'm like really, really hungry.
Well, okay, so it'll be scrambled eggs then.
No, fried egg.
No, I'm not doing another fried egg. So what happens now then? Stand off?
Well, if you want me to be like pissed off all day,
I don't quite frankly care.
well, you might as well shove the breakfast up your ass.
Okay, fine. There we go then. That's that.
Yeah, exactly.
That saves me a job.
Indeed.
There you go. No
Makes
breakfast.
your life easier, doesn't it? You're unable to fry an egg, yeah? So I've got to starve all day because your inability to make an egg.
No, you have to starve all day because of your inability to do it yourself.
No, it's nothing to do with me, it's to do with you, yeah?
I'll see you later. I'm taking your son out for a walk.
Well, I'd really rather be fed, to be truthful.
Does she ever kind of stand up to you? Does she ever tell you what she knows is right?
She knows that I'm right. We've got married, I signed a certificate, yeah? She is now my property. She is now my property.
Oh,
she does as she's told when she's told.
You're stuck in the dark ages,
I'm not
Tony.
stuck in the dark ages. But she's got to look after the children.
While I'm out, shall I get you another key card? It's not rocket science, is it, for goodness sake? No, you don't, and it's not about what you need. There are other people in this household.
Everyone's happy with the situation.
No, that's the problem. You think they are, but you haven't got a clue.
It's a problem with you. It's not a problem with me. It's not a problem with Violet.
You are so unbelievably exasperating.
I'm not. I'm just how it is. Don't rush back.
I've never met anyone like that before in my life who's so openly chauvinistic and quite happy to be so. Yeah, he needs a wake-up call of some description.
It's the day of the rule change, and both wives are keen to make their mark.
And there is the famous diary. Let's read off with the bloody diary. And say goodbye to the schedule.
Tony, currently you're an absent father. You need to be involved more with their care. So from now on, you're going to be changing nappies, doing night feeds, and bathing and feeding the boys.
So basically, if you're not going to do that, we might as well phone social services immediately and get them to change him or someone, or the neighbours.
There is too much structure in the house. I think we should be more spontaneous. So say goodbye to your diary.
Currently, Violetta is a slave to this household.
Disagree.
In order to change things, you need to know how much that she actually does.
I appreciate it wholeheartedly.
Okay, well, I have got a list of chores that you can do, Tony.
You come home
Yeah.
after work and you do loads of things around the house. You don't have enough time to play with the girls. On my rules, I will be doing the chores around the house. So you like this? More time with Daddy.
Yay!
Your lives revolve around the television and the computer, and there's no other stimulations. So I've organised a family outing to the Science Museums, and I have bought a music and movement class for Callum, for you both to go to.
Kids should have the right to decide what they want to do. So no more activities,
All right.
after school activities.
You need to re-establish your work ethic in order to set a positive example for the children. So I've organised a day at a volunteer centre for you where you can work with people with disabilities returning to
charity
work.
on my head. Basically, she doesn't want to do nothing. Okie dokie. Tony must keep the living room tidy. Yeah, dream on. Alicia must dust the living room and her bedroom freak. Dream on. Tony must keep the kitchen tidy and load. Dream on. Okay, your husband's a slave.
Tony's also unhappy about Suzanne's efforts to make the house more child-friendly.
Half of this stuff is an absolute joke as far as I'm concerned. You're not gonna you can't teach an old leopard new spots, yeah? Right?
Well,
and I'm not doing it. Pure and simple.
Right, Tony.
Yeah, and excuse me, you're messing up my house with all these rubbish pictures, yeah?
That's your children's artwork.
In Essex, Violetta's rules are proving more popular, especially with 7-year-old Abby.
I like when she said, Daddy can stay at home.
Huh? Got to try and enjoy each other's company, haven't we? You enjoy my company though, do you?
I do.
Oh, good. Good.
I think actually he is going to stick to my rules because the ruler in this house is Suzanne, and I think he sticks to Suzanne's rules. My rules are different, so he will try to stick to my rules.
At her house, Tony is still protesting against the new rules, so Suzanne has left him to adjust to her changes.
This is me kind of making my stand, if you like, by coming away from the situation. It's having to deal with Patrick and Callum and Alice all on his own.
Put it forward. Good boy.
But Patrick has been ill for 3 days now, and Tony has to take him, along with the rest of the family, to the doctors.
Hold on, Scrooge, we're going to see a doctor, mate, yeah? Patrick, hold on, mate, yeah, sorry. The woman's a fucking bitch, yeah? For leaving us in the first place, yeah? Don't worry, Callum, yeah? Evil, selfish whore.
Patrick is given the all clear, but the thought of juggling 3 kids and work tomorrow is too much for Tony.
Like, Daddy's going to go destroy the alarm clock, okay?
I don't think Tony is coping very well with the rule changes.
That won't be waking anyone up, let alone me.
I always go from my house, all day long.
Violetta has taken over the housework so Paul can spend more time with daughters Abby and Jess.
What's your favourite colour?
Red. I'm not used to people doing things for me, and then all of a sudden this woman comes into the house and that's what she wants to do. Well, I get quality time with the girls, which sounds great, but that'll take some time getting used to, I think.
Under the new rules, daughters Abby and Jess are allowed to stay up an extra hour to watch TV.
I think my favourite rule change is staying up late. Me too. Because we've never been staying up late on when someone really means it. We've never stayed up late when someone really means to.
After his rebellion yesterday, Tony is finally conceding.
I've offered to go out to this volunteer centre,
Good.
yeah, which I've never done before, yeah? However, you won't offer to help do the housework when I'm out.
I've never met anyone make so many excuses not to do anything. Whatever it is you want, I'll do it. You can go.
Tony has lived on disability benefits for 2 years, but today he's finding jobs for other disabled people.
And obviously doing volunteering will help Vinod get back into the work placement as well. Okay, Vinod, so what I'll do is I'll ask you a few questions.
So basically, like, the purpose of my call is, like, because this job did expire recently, but you do still require the volunteers.
We need people like you to help us.
Everyone needs people like me, mate. I'm much in demand. There was nothing there that I didn't particularly like, and it was quite enjoyable phoning people up. I got, like, sort of communication qualities. I can be quite polite, and I can also be, like, quite tactful. And I've got the qualities that they require, really.
Now tell me how it went.
It was okay, basically.
Do you feel you served a purpose?
I found some woman some job. It's just run very badly. They're creating problems. They're creating problems.
I tell you what, Tony, you're just a man for the job, aren't you?
Yeah, but they don't pay.
He's not intent on trying at all. He's intent on proving that he is right, because Tony finds it very difficult not to be right.
Meanwhile, Paul is also resisting change, but Violetta is determined to ban all activities.
I decided that I need to cancel her ballet lesson for today. I'm sorry.
No, she's going.
No, she is not going. All week I was very concerned about your kids and about that they're very tired.
Yeah.
Are you scared about your wife's reaction that you didn't send her to ballet lessons?
Yeah, of course I am.
That's why you're doing this?
No, because I also know that she needs to go.
She had lesson this week. Why do you want to stress your child again and put her today for the lesson? I don't understand it. Because what?
Because I've told you before, I make the decisions. I have made
decisions.
All right.
You don't make decisions at all in this house.
No, but I'm making one now.
You're making one now. No, you're not making one now because this is my rules and I don't want my rules to be broken.
No, I know. Sorry, can I just get upstairs? I've got make educated decisions, and this is an educated decision. Banning all activities isn't an educated decision. It's just a knee-jerk reaction. It's just trying to be the opposite of what she does. Don't look at me like I'm a piece of poo.
I will have lots of things from this. But it's up to you if you're going to take something from this or not. You saw something different. Do you know what I mean?
And so I will. I will take things from this.
I still disagree with breaking my rule. For me, this experience is really, really big thing. And for people like this, you know, it's just why they're doing this. If they don't want to change nothing in their lives. So I think like my time in this house is just fucking waste, you know?
The rule changes are proving a problem in the Butler house, particularly when it comes to changing nappies.
Says, his nappy's come off. Callum, put it in the bin. Put nappy in the bin. Good boy. In the bin. In the bin.
Listen, if I
No,
make it like,
thank you, no,
if I make it like a pair of pants, will you put it on him?
But it will need adjusting.
No, it won't need. I'll adjust it then.
Twitsy, come here.
A sudden leg injury puts Tony's plans on hold.
I bent it right back the wrong way, Jesus Christ. By leaning forward, by sitting on the step, doing something that I wouldn't normally do. It's the fact is when I was sitting downstairs, I bent my leg right forward and I've got minimal movement in it anyway, and it just went from angles that it's not supposed to go to, and it really, really hurts.
Tony's injury also stops him from taking Callum to his planned activity.
You know, it's
If you think, great.
one thing I'm asking you to do.
Yeah, exactly, and I would have made the effort to go, but I'm not putting myself at risk of further injury. Yeah.
I think it's still possible.
Yeah.
And would be rewarding for both you and Callum,
To
even
go
if you
prancing.
weren't.
They do not prance around like fairies.
No, there's no prancing around like fairies. Don't judge something you know nothing about. Movement.
Dancing, acting like a prat.
I am sick and tired of listening to you shirk out
Maybe
your
sick and tired, that's not an illness.
So I'm going to retire with a fit of the vapours to my room.
Tony managed to get out of putting the nappy on, and then, more importantly, Tony point blank refused to take Callum to the activity that I'd planned for them both. So he is point blank refusing to do any kind of bonding with Callum.
Despite railing against Violetta's rules, Paul is beginning to enjoy some of the changes in the house.
On these ones, so we need to stick stuff on.
What's in there?
The idea is we're going to do a puppet show. And the story is going to be about this week.
Can I be the starter off?
You can if you
Be
want.
the beginning of the show. Violet, are we ready?
Coming.
After spending all day together, Paul and the girls are ready for their command performance.
Yeah.
Hello, boys and girls. And Daddy.
Hello!
And Violetta.
Hello! There's going to be no more activities.
Yay!
Well, I want Jess to go to a ballet class tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, I don't think so. Well, I think so. Well, I don't think so. There's going to be...
I saw a different thing what I saw at the beginning of the week. He didn't spend time with them practically at all. And now, you know, today it's like, oops, okay. I'm really impressed. They made me laugh, actually. Thank you so much, guys. You were really, really good. Well done. Great.
Did I enjoy doing the puppy show with the girls? Yes. And they seemed like they had a lot of fun doing it. Making the puppets, which was quite funny. Yeah. No, I enjoyed it.
It's really, really very good experience. And the most important thing as well is that I'm getting more confident with myself. I will be able to say to Tony, I'm going out. I will be going out this night. So, you know, you have to stay with kids. This is, you know, so important, actually.
Suzanne is taking Tony's stepdaughter Alice to the Science Museum for some mother-daughter time. But Tony doesn't want to be left alone with the boys.
Tony?
Her brother is sick in bed, yeah, and still not woken up, but if you both want that on your consciences and you're happy with that, you do it.
When you've
You're
got
favouring Alice.
number one, you are the selfish person here. Number two, you are the child. Demonstration of childlike behaviour.
Bye. I don't need to listen to you. Bye. Excuse me. You invade my private space.
Alice has overheard Tony's comments, and Suzanne is left to convince her that it's okay to go.
Your daddy needs to grow up. You're not selfish. I've not seen anything in you that is selfish at all. Not at all.
Alice! What? You going? Yeah. I'll remember that when you're sick, I'll go out and leave you. Enjoy yourself, mate, yeah? Have a really good time while the boys are suffering, yeah?
That way.
While the boys are suffering, Alice, you have a good time. Yeah?
Tony, don't do it to her, okay?
I'm not. It's you that's doing it to her. Enjoy it, Alice.
Yeah, it has been a nice day. I'm glad that we didn't come with all the family because Patrick would be naughty and so would Callum.
Back at home, Callum is presenting Tony with different problems.
Shit.
And with no wife to tend to, he's forced to change a nap.
Okay, right, let's hose this shit off here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cuddles for Daddy? Come for cuddles. So now I have to look after two children when she's been gallivanting around London for 6 hours, having fun.
Yeah.
I changed his nappy, hosed him down. Yeah. Why you was neglecting your duties.
Well done. But yes, we had a lovely time, thank you.
Well, good. That's the important thing, as long as you had the lovely time.
No, I said we.
No, not we. There's no we. She shouldn't have gone. She's been greedy and selfish.
What?
See you later, Twitsy. Understand the pub.
I'll give up. There is just no saving that man, I don't think, apart from a short, sharp wake-up call like me going out today. And I just hope Violetta has the strength to do the same kind of thing when she comes back.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives are preparing to return to their families.
I want Tony to respect me more and appreciate me more as well.
I hope we stay without activities every day. I'm looking forward to my mum coming back, but I had some nice times with Suzanne.
I'm not allowed to ask her, am I?
You're right, darling. Got your D's?
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Oh, yeah. Paul.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Paul.
First thing I want to say is the cooked breakfast thing became a bit of an issue really straight away. It made me feel like I was a slave at the bottom of the hotel bit.
I was thinking actually about this, and unfortunately, Tony, it's going to be changed.
But I said it's only like one meal a day that I really eat. I don't normally eat in the afternoons or the evening.
You can have your breakfast. I don't mind to cook for you because you know I will do it. But you have to come downstairs and tell me that you want something to eat. Well, I've entered your house and I saw the bloody diary, and I felt like, oh my God, this is like living, in some kind of prison. There is too much structure in your house, and I didn't really like it. Basically, I dumped your diary.
You haven't binned it, have you?
I did. I've been going with your girls to the activities, and I was really tired.
I think as a parent, I haven't done my job properly until I have given them as much variety and as many experiences as I can.
Don't you think you're pushing your kids too much? They were completely tired at the end of the day.
I'm not surprised that you think that, because your kids don't do anything.
The only form of stimulation appeared to be the computer and the television.
I can't see nothing wrong about it, really.
But I asked you if you had more money, would they do activities? And you said yes.
Activity. of their choice.
I know that Tony said that he doesn't let you go out at night, and I think that you have a right as a person to make your own decision.
Not like you're like being imprisoned. It's like you're an attractive lady and I don't want getting the attention, and basically it's just for your safety and security.
When I was in Suzanne's shoes, I was allowed to go out on my own, actually, with her girlfriends. And nothing happened to me. I'm still here.
You've never wanted to go out like that before?
Yeah, because I didn't have this experience, and after being in her shoes, I think it's a very good idea for me, because when I went out, I had really great time with the girlfriends.
Violetta, can I just say that when I went out with Alice and when I went out with Callum, on both occasions he accused me of neglect. There was one particular example which was quite traumatic. When I took Alice out yesterday, he was really rude and really derogatory to Alice.
Towards Ali?
I wouldn't say it's rude. I was saying, you know, if your mother was here, yeah, I said like you're being like horrible. How can you go out and have a good time?
He called her selfish, and
because it is being selfish. No,
and
this isn't selfish,
when we went,
this isn't selfish. She was making her selfish. Yeah, she was making her selfish. Yeah. I'll smash this place up in a minute. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fucking upset my wife. Yeah? No,
She's got her work cut out.
I feel that I've been kind of quite critical of Tony, but for a reason. He was very demanding, and he got very aggressive and very unreasonable on quite a few occasions, and I found him very intimidating.
Didn't like your wife, mate. Yeah, I just didn't like your wife. If I treated my wife like that, we would have been like happily married for like 6 years.
So why did you treat me like that?
I just didn't like you. Like in bottom word, I did not like you.
I've been sitting here and I've been completely amazed. I've never met anybody like you. You don't seem to do anything. You don't seem to appreciate anything that's done.
I disagree with that. Maybe I'll just show my appreciation in different ways.
How?
Can you, next time when I do something around the house, can you show me appreciation in different way, you know?
Thank you, Dad.
Can you just talk to me about?
I'd just do more.
And, you know, and appreciate me more and respect me more.
We made stuff for you now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hello. Mama.
You alright? Good to have Mummy back?
No, I'm diarrhea. Mamma mia.
Thank you, darling.
It's a month on from the swap, and the Newmans have been taking stock of their lives.
We are still doing our usual activities. There's just been more of a thought process behind it.
We're considering things before we do them, and considering how the children are dealing or feeling with whatever decisions we're making.
There have been subtle little changes.
We can sometimes play with Mummy and Daddy if we have time.
I think actually perhaps we are a bit more relaxed about what we do.
Alrighty.
I definitely appreciate Paul and my children more. I appreciate the fact that Paul is a nice man. And I appreciate the fact that my children are lovely children.
At the Butler house, Tony still won't touch nappy, but there have been some improvements.
Since she's come back, I think she's been a bit more like sort of demanding and like a bit more forceful and like, oh, I will do this.
Bye, see you later. I can go out. I don't need to ask him and like beg him, can I go out or something? And he stays with kids.
My mum's happier now because everyone helps out more.
I don't like request my breakfast by telephone anymore. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now if I'm like hungry or something, then I'll politely ask for a piece of toast. No thanks.
I think Tony appreciates me more often, and our relationship actually is much better, and well, we're actually more happy than before.
Dicen los
Try.